Welcome back to the Chaos, everyone. ChaosEclipse here, and today we're back on Ark Survival Ascended. Um, I've been playing a lot of the raft lately. I will say moving around on here seems a bit slow. I don't, not necessarily like the running, because obviously the running's way faster in this than in raft, but I think the turning, I think the sensitivity is higher in the other game, which is crazy. But then again, I guess it could be Call of Duty, because that's definitely high. I've been trying to increase my ability to play with higher sensitivity. So like every time I jump on Call of, well, not every time. After I'm comfortable on Call of Duty, I've been slowly increasing the sensitivity a bit. So it's a little hectic. But anyway, so we're back on Ark Survival Ascended. Like I said, I almost said Evolved, but it's Ascended. PS5. We're playing on the PS5. It's not the Pro. Once again, for those of you who do not know, we have the clouds turned off. The clouds you see are the skybox, are not the actual clouds. We have the fog turned off, so you can actually see in the water. I did the clouds not for, or I'm sorry, we have the fog turned off, but not for the water. Um, I mean, it works on the water, but that's not the reason I did it. It wasn't for the water. It was for the actual fog that rolls in, which still rolls in every now and then. So you just have to like re-click it, and then we have the grass turned down to like 0.5. So like these blades of grass are normally like up here with the other grass, but we're good. All right, so let's come over, take a look at our house. I have one, two, three, four dinosaurs. I didn't have any. I also had half a house, and I have a whole house now. At least the outside of a house. The inside's still being worked on. So here's my house, guys. Here's my house. Let's go take a look from the top. Let's run over here. Oh, and I have two rafts. This was my traveling raft that got attacked. I'll talk about that in a minute. This is my other raft that I started taking stuff off of and moving into the house, which these Hello? There we go. These disappeared when I was transferring stuff, so there's still stuff in them, obviously. All of these things I have been getting from drops. I have the loot table turned up. In the last one I talked about the spawns being changed, or if they are changed, because I don't know. Because I feel like they changed it. When I played Ascended before, there was still Brontos and Ankylosaurus spawning on this island. Two different people told me two different things. Thank you for the info. I don't know which is right, or if either one is right. One person told me that the Ankies and the Brontos don't spawn on the island until a certain day. And it was two separate days. I don't remember what the days were, but it was two separate days. It was like day 9 and day 15, or day 13 and day 15, something like that. I don't know if that's true, because like I said, when I played Ascended before, that wasn't the issue. And then someone else also told me if I'm playing on single player, like if I have the game set to single player, that also changes a lot of the dinosaur spawns. I don't know if that's true either. Not calling either one of them a liar. I do thank both of them for their info. But I do have it set single player, and I had it set before, and that was an issue before. So that's why I think that they did change it, because this is my first time experiencing it. But then again, I haven't played in, geez, I don't know. Geez, I'm looking up, thinking, I don't know. It's almost a year? Anyway, so that's our house over there. We're going to come around here. We're going to take a look at it from the top. First dino that I have. Okay, I can't do it, so you'll have to wait. You'll see a couple of them from up here anyway. Well, you'll see three of them from up here. So we have our trike right there. That bad boy. Accidentally tamed him. I'll talk about that in a second. There's our house. We have a whole backyard full of fun activities. Those dinosaurs I clearly don't own. They're just roaming back there. If you look in our little pen here, we have an Anky and we have an Argentavis. So you can see that the trike is 154. I believe I tamed it at 120. The Argentavis is 215. I believe I tamed that one at one. Oh, what were you? I think that was also 120, but that one I've been using obviously more than that one. And then we have an Ankylosaurus at 192. I believe that was a 115 when I tamed it. So there's 3 of our dinosaurs there. We're going to go in, we're going to take a closer look at them and a closer look inside the house. I'll explain why I have that hole there on the top of the house too. And then right now there's no metal up here. I have all the metal from this island cooking in the house that I got using the Anky and the Argentavis. So let's run down there. I just wanted to give you guys a bird's eye view. I probably could have did that a different way. Here is our 4th dinosaur, the otter. Tamed him at level 10, 20. Haven't used him very much, but I got him because my character keeps getting hot and cold and everything else. I figured it would help. It's not helping anything. I'm pretty sure in Ark Survival Evolved, when you increased its stats, that it would help. Like one stat, or I'm sorry, one stat would be for the hypothermic and the what is it? Hypothermic and hypothermic and hypothermal. I think those are the 2 different ones. Anyway, it'd be for those stats, which is how hot or how you get hot, how you get cold, things like that. In Ascended, from my understanding, putting points into its melee stat here, which is what I've been doing, is supposedly for heat, and then putting points into its stamina or oxygen is for the cold weather, I think. But either way, it doesn't seem like it's working. I'm not saying it's not. Maybe it's working a tiny bit, because obviously, look at that, the heat does go away. So if I throw him off, I do have a little bit of hot down there on the bottom right. Pick him up, and it does go away. But it doesn't feel like it's working, because it still gets really hot even with him on my shoulders. Yeah. And then if we come and take a look at our home here, so we have a gate there. That dude's stuck. I'm gonna have to kill him. He's been stuck there for a few days. Speaking of days, it is currently day 7 in the game right now, and you can see I do have all different armor pieces except the helmet here. The helmet, I still have the standard one, but all of these I have gotten from, like I said, the drops. Oh, actually, here, look, we can check that. Nope. We're grabbing stuff. Let's move away real quick. So, our heat resistance, currently 80. Cold resist. Oh, wait. It's still changing. Hold on. Give it a minute to adjust. Okay. Cold resistance, 120. Heat resistance, negative 153. And then if we pick up the otter, put him on. Come on. Give it a second to adjust here. Cold resistance 434, heat resistance 90. So yeah, it is working. It just doesn't feel like it. I guess I need to pump a lot more into heat resistance. 91, 90. Okay. All right, yeah. Anyway, that's how short-term my memory is. I literally stopped to turn around and make sure I put him on my shoulders. So here is the inside of our house. Don't be alarmed. We do have intruders in here. They snuck in through these big doors that I have. There's a little guy there. Big guy there. Dude, stop pooping all over. Come on now. I don't know what this glow is from. It's just there. I think it's just a glitch, basically. Because I thought it was like maybe when the... Excuse me. Come on. Oh. Excuse me? I thought it was maybe when the drop came down. But... Oh, is he trying to attack me? He might be. Oh, my dinosaurs aren't trying to attack him, are they? Okay, sweet. But yeah, I thought it was when the drop comes down up there, but I think there's just a yellow glow here. I don't know what's going on with it. Sometimes you can see this glow, sometimes you can't. I have no idea. Yeah, see, I thought maybe he was trying to hit me because of the baby, but he stopped either way. But anyway, so we have this here, our little automated system, which I will show you in a minute. I have 4 little refrigerator things. I haven't upgraded to a bigger one yet. I have that cooking meat. All of these are cooking metal right now. We have our smithy, our mortar and pestle, our fabricator, and a crap ton of these. Um, I plan on switching these out for vaults eventually, but they are currently named. So like we have fiber there, we have thatch there, wood, flint, stone, and so on. Some of the ones on the end aren't named and they do have miscellaneous stuff in them, but for the most part, it's as organized as I could currently get it. I say as organized as I can currently get it because some of the stuff is just like I have too much of it, and that's why I threw it down here in the miscellaneous. Like the fiber, you guys seen out there, I had fiber on the boat still, and then some of the stuff doesn't have anything at all. Like, wait, that's not right. Like, no, I have gasoline, oil. Yeah, so I'm out of oil because I used it to make gasoline, which I don't have gasoline. It must be in the generator. But yeah, so some of the stuff is organized, some of it isn't. I'm still working on that. That was my current project, but obviously those are going to get replaced anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just while I'm currently making everything. And then we also had like a bunk bed and stuff like that, but I lost it, which once again, I'll explain that in a minute. Our bed is right here under the stairs, just a single bed. I had a bunk bed, like I said, but I'll tell you what happened in a second. So over here, I have two other little doors. These windows I have just so I can see through, but these doors I have are so that I can go in here. And then we have doorways with no doors and a little just empty room here. This empty room does go up all 3 flights. Once again, I'll explain in a minute. And then here we have our Enki, like I said, 192. I don't know. I thought that this new one shows like what level they were when you tamed them. Does it not do that? Or am I thinking of something else? Or is there a way to do it and I just don't remember? Traits. Show buffs. Does it say it in there anywhere? Level 192. Tracking info, ride, inventory, behavior, options. Options maybe? Neuter, back. Oh, copy, no. No, no. Back. Track info. No. I don't know. Maybe they took it off, or maybe I'm just imagining it, or maybe it shows it and I'm just missing it. Either way, I don't know. I think it was 115. I could be completely wrong. We're going to put his weight, or his point into weight. Here is our nice colored Argentavis. There was 160, and I could not get it, so I got this one. Like I said, I think it was a 120, maybe a 130, but I think it was 120. And then obviously we have a ton of meat on it just to keep it well fed because we've been using it. These stats are not the normal stats. Obviously I've been putting points into them. So the stamina I got up to about 3,000 just because I wanted to use it to fly far places. The weight, I got it to 1327 because I use it to carry around the Anki and myself and anything else we're going to be picking up. And then I would probably get that maybe to 1500, but I did start pumping points into melee as well because obviously I do want it to defend itself. And I believe I put some into the health as well because the health I think was only like 2500. So I was like, let me kind of pump that up as well in case we get attacked, which is kind of good because this is actually how our raft got attacked. I'll show you where I got this bird from, and on the way back we got attacked while we were using the bird. We almost lost the bird. But that's how the raft out there is damaged. That's how I lost my my bunk bed that I had and a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't even remember because I couldn't find the bag for it. And then this trike, like I said, was an accident. So I felt bad after what happened with this trike. So I was back here. I was clearing out the blocks because I wasn't sure how far I was going to go back with the actual house here. So as I was doing this last row, I accidentally hit a trike, like a full-size trike, like one like this, and it freaked out. I started killing it. It was mated. I started killing that one, and then I found out I had a baby after I killed the 2 adults. This was the baby. Like I said, I don't remember what the level was, but I killed everything, and this was actually my first tame. So I had this before I had the Argentavis and the Anki, and this actually helped because we were using it to go ahead and get the narco berries, because as you can see, you can get a ton of berries with the trike. I just don't like the trike. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great how many berries and stuff that they get, but I feel like the Anki still gets more, and then on top of that, the Anki also gets you flint if you need it, and the big one is metal, which is what I love about the Anki. But that's the main reason. And then the only thing I've been putting on this is weight, and I leave it out here just because, I don't know, I just do. And then I have these 2 in here just because I recently tamed these. So the reason for the open doorways and the windows on the other side over there is because I used the Argentavis to drop the Anki in here. Like, I flew it from where it was, which I'll show you where I got that too. But I flew it from where it was, dropped it in here, and I tamed it through this doorway. Like, I was just shooting at it, and it was running back and forth. Of course, I had both doors closed there, and it was just the Anki running around in here, knocked it out, finally got that, and then tamed it. This area here is for, I plan on putting supplies in here for taming them. So, like, not necessarily this one, but I'll probably do a different one, a different mortar and pestle. I may even throw another smithy in there just because I'll need to repair, or possibly repair. That way it's not that far of a run, but that way I don't have to run over there to come back and like repair stuff. And then I'll probably put one of these over there too. That way I have like extra meat for taming, and I'll put narco berries in there, but I also might wait till I just get a refrigerator. The reason for the windows is because if something is over there knocked out and taming and I'm doing something over here, I want to be able to see it all the way through there, which I can technically turn on like the tracking info and all that, but I didn't mess with it. I just left it the way it was. And then if you come up here, I have this set up the exact same way, just because I'll probably turn this into like a bedroom. And then same thing with up here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'll find a use for it. And then I was going to put windows here. That way I could also look down and see like when I'm taming and stuff, but I didn't do it. But yeah, this floor is empty. This one here, we have the generator and our lights. As you've seen in the little rooms here, we have a light in the back of every single one. Oh, actually the back and the front of every single one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. That way, when it's extremely dark in here, which it's not going to be that dark because of that thing back there and because of the fires, we can come over here, we can hit this bad boy, and I think the code was 2222 just because I could remember it. And hey, look at that, we got lights because I connected all the lights to the generator, or to that keypad. So all the lights are on, and it gives light up here and on the first floor because these do go through the brick. If I do metal, I'm not sure how that's going to work. I don't know if it'll actually change it or not. And then I have it going all the way up to the top because I plan on putting, this is dumb, but I'm going to do it. I plan on putting a ramp from up here down to the back of the thing down there. And on top of the house is where I want to put like the industrial forge and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll bring the Anki in full of metal, drop him on the roof, drop everything in there, and then just walk him off the back. I could technically just jump him down there, but if for whatever reason I miss or whatever, that's why I want the ramp, or if I need to bring something else up and over, I don't know. It's just a thought, guys. I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. I may even change the design completely, because I've seen some pretty cool designs when I was looking online of like houses on Ark, which I always do a square. I don't know. I'm one of those guys, you know, big old square for no reason. Open these back up. Oh, and then we also do have back doors. I think almost the entire wall is a back door. Almost the entire wall. That one's a wall. Door, 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 wall. So basically the two end pieces aren't the walls. And then I'll probably put like little stairs here. Not that I need them, but I want it to look aesthetically pleasing. So everywhere I have a door, I'll probably put some stairs in the back. I don't know. Just some stuff I'm messing with, guys. I don't know if I'm going to even stick with any of this. This is just my current design, currently what I'm working on, currently what I'm doing in Ark. Because I know I have not made a video in a little bit. I think last one, probably last week. We can turn off this. Oh, no, it's not twos. Twos to turn it on. One to turn it off? No, zeros? I think that's off. That one's on. Are they all still on? They are. Was it twos? Or was it ones? Why does it keep going up there? Stop it. No, that's still on. Threes? Did I do threes? Hello? Maybe I hadn't wired it for an off one yet. Did I do fives? I messed with these lights for a while, so I don't remember the codes. I know twos was to turn them on. And I think it was a different code to turn them off. Maybe I just don't even have an off thing yet. Alright, well, we're going to go and turn all of these off by hand. It should still let us turn them all on by the thing. But we're going to turn off the generator, which is why I'm turning all of these off. So we're basically wasting gas right now for no reason. I don't even necessarily need the lights. Like I said, it's not very dark in here, and I could always use torches or something else, but currently I just wanted to see, because I don't normally mess with the generator stuff anyway. Like if I do, it's just for the main stuff that it's actually needed for. So like the AC, the refrigerator, things like that. There we go. And how much? Yeah, there's the only gasoline we have, so. Alright, what else? I think that's pretty much it here. We can go and take a look at where I got all the dinosaurs from, just in case anyone is curious. Why did it not? Oh, different game. I'm hitting buttons that aren't picking this stuff up. Let's throw everything in there. Grab this. And this one. So the next thing I'm currently working on, which I don't need it just yet, but we're doing it. I'm working on getting the industrial forge already. So, and then we'll work on, because I want to get the vaults and everything so I can get all that set up. I know, I'm going way ahead of where I should be. Alright, so let's grab our bird. I guess we're going to leave this open because this little guy's just not leaving. I don't know where his parents went either. Alright. We can leave, well, yeah, we can leave the back door open, don't matter. Can leave the front, it's our island, we don't care. Alright, so let's go take a look around. There is a green drop with a ring on it. We're going to go grab that first so you guys can see what kind of loot I'm getting from these. Even with it being a green drop, it'll probably be something worthwhile in there. The crazy thing is I didn't even turn it that high. Before, I would put it on like 2 and 3 for the loot things. I think I put this on like 1.5. Like it's normally set at 1, and I just put like 0.5 more in there. And it's really good loot. I'm assuming they probably changed like the loot too. I'm scared to put it any higher. I'll start getting like Ascended gear and stuff like that. And what the, oh, it's this thing. I was like, what dinosaur is making that sound? Yeah, see, so Mastercraft boots, and look at that, an ascended bow right there. But it is a regular bow. Although the regular bow is just um, because it's a green drop and not anything higher. So, but yeah. So, all right. First things first. We will go in order of whatever is closest. Oh, and I've also been trying to get cementing paste because obviously we need a ton of cementing paste for the uh, industrial forge. I've gotten quite a bit, but actually I technically have the full amount that I need, but I need basically double that because I also need I need to make polymer, so we need to start getting obsidian as well. But as for the dinosaurs, I'm going to show you the locations of where I got each one of them, and how I got them technically. But I'm going to go in order of which ones I picked up closest. So the trike was technically the first one. I told you guys I got that one. I accidentally killed its parents, and then we adopted a baby. It grew up pretty fast, but I think it's just because of my settings. So I'm not too concerned about explaining all that to you guys. I didn't have to. I didn't have like almost any time to imprint or anything. I think it wanted me to do something. Like it wanted kibble, and I didn't have kibble, so I couldn't make it. And that was pretty much it. After that, it was just ready to become an adult, and it did. All right, so the first dinosaur was actually right here. Was it down there more, or was it over here? It was over here. No, it wasn't, because it was past these rivers. I'm thinking in my head, guys. Yeah, it was past the rivers. So the one that I got here was the otter. I know that they spawn in this river, along this river. I actually found it right here in this bend at the top of my head here, where this little white tree is, that tree right there at the top of my head. So it was actually right here in this bend. If I'm not mistaken, we already had our bird. The bird was technically the second tame we got. I flew here. There was a T-Rex on the left, and there was nothing on the right. There was raptors in the distance. Those actually might be the same raptors because they never came close enough for me to kill. And then the otter I seen in the water. So what I did is I swooped down and I picked him up with the bird's mouth. If you didn't know, you can pick up these smaller dinosaurs using the bird's mouth. So you can do L2, which will pick it up with the claws. And if you do R3 like that, it looks like the same attack, but I promise you it will pick it up in its mouth instead of the claws. I think I see something small over here. Let me see if I can pick this up with its mouth. What is that? It just went in the water, whatever it is. Is that another otter? No, it's a monkey. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I have to wait for him to come out if I'm going to pick him up. He's just going down the middle of the stream. He's literally right below me, guys. He's turning. That's the little wave there. That's him. Oh, raptors. He's going to die by raptors. Oh, he's dead. Well, no, never mind. They killed him. I would say they might not be able to hit him. Alright, I'm not going to try picking up babies because I think that'll pee off the parents. Come on, just give me a little dinosaur. There we go, dodo. So R3. Turn around, you can see it's in the bird's mouth. And technically, you can pick up 2 dinosaurs like this. So if one wants to come over here and pick up this other... Well, they just killed that dodo. If I want to come back this way and pick up the, what are they called? The little guys. I don't remember what they're called. I want to say Gallimimus, but I know that's not it. Anyway, I missed. Get him? There we go. So look at that. We have a compy. There you go. So we have a oh wow, the dodo's a 150. Holy crap. I don't want a dodo, but that's crazy. So we have the compy in our claw, and we have the dodo in the mouth. To drop them both, I think you just R3 again. There goes the dodo. L2 again. There goes the compy. But anyway, yeah. So I found the otter here. I grabbed it in its mouth and actually took it back to the base, and then in the little cove there at the base is where I actually fed him and everything. And we need to land because I'm almost out of stamina. Good thing I looked at that, because we would have probably went down over water or something and it would have been bad. Just give me a second here, just getting back some stamina for the bird. Didn't mean to do that. Stop all. Trying to poop again. There we go. Nice, big old poop. Alright, and then let's go to where our second dinosaur was gotten. So technically the otter, the one that I just showed where I got him from, that was our last dinosaur. Now I'm going to show you guys where I got the Ankylosaurus. Like I said, this was our second tame after the trike. No, our third tame, because trike, it went trike, Argentavis, trike, Argentavis, Ankylosaurus, otter. So I'm going to show you guys where I got the Ankylosaurus from. And I checked everywhere for these guys. I'll show you a couple places where I checked. And then the one that I actually settled with is where we're headed to. Because I did see some at some of the other places. I even seen a 150. The 150 like 3 Carnos. But I did see a 150. Had to let him die. And then I found this guy, the Anky we have now, which I think was a 115. I think. Also, I have not seen it on Ascended yet. And I didn't mess with it too much and Evolved when they added it in, but there's still that rhino something that's in the swamp. It's a big flying bug looking thing. I'm pretty sure they're pretty dangerous. And like I said, I never messed with it, but I have seen videos of like how it attacks and everything. And I'm pretty sure it could probably take me on if it's a high enough level. Even with this bird almost being level 200. And then, or no, the bird's over 200, 215, isn't it? Yeah, 215. Ah, sorry guys, I had to sneeze. Alright, so this mountain right here in front of us, inside the redwoods, this is where I got the Anky from. There's other Ankys here. Other than this spot, we also checked the edge where I lived before over... Actually, it's basically on the other side of the volcano. So we checked the volcano. We checked on the other side of the volcano where the snow meets the grass on the edge of the map. We checked Metal Mountain, which is that one. There was none on Metal Mountain, believe it or not. We also checked the mountain over there, which there was none there either. Which that mountain actually looks very hard to climb. I don't remember seeing it on Ascended until now. It looks ridiculous. Yeah, this is where we found our Anky. I'll just show you where a couple of them are. So I have seen some over here, but obviously we're not seeing any on this side, so we're going to look on the other side. I think I see one. Oh, never mind. I think it just died by that raptor, whatever that is. Hyenas. Also did not mean to do that. Stop it. Okay, well, it'll go away. And then there's one of those new dinosaurs again. I keep hitting all... Oh, no, no, no. Don't attack him. Oh, that's not... Okay. That's just pinging. That's not actually me telling the dinosaurs to do that. How do I... No. I'm an idiot. No, no, no. Oh, that was close. Jesus Christ. Oh. Because I am almost dead, guys. And my bird is on passive right now. So he would have died too. Look, there's an Anky. Right there. That's why I was doing it, because I wasn't hitting the right buttons. I hit L1 and triangle to jump off, and it was L1 and circle. Yeah, there's an Anky. I think the one that I got was closer to the top up here. No, actually it was right there. It was right here. I was looking for this ledge. It was on this ledge right here when I found it. There was also a, it was actually fighting a 150 saber-tooth in the area. The saber-tooth ended up falling off the side though. Let's eat some food so that we can get some health back, which obviously that doesn't work too well unless you're actually hungry. But there's Argentavis here. If you guys want to try to make your way in here on foot, I would highly advise against that. It's possible, but with the dinos that are in the redwoods, it's a pain in the butt. So that's why I would advise against it. Like I said, we tried the volcano. I seen a very few on the volcano. There's a giga up in the volcano. I got it to walk in the fire, but it still didn't die. I just walked to the edge of the lava and stood there. Down over here where you see that blue drop right in front of me, where we're headed, there was a lot of Ankies here. This is where actually I can't talk at all, guys. I'm so sorry. This is where I actually seen the 150 at the what's it called? The 150 Anki is right here in front of me, or was right here in front of me. It was right above the cave that's here, which I will show you guys. We're gonna get a little closer. I believe it's literally right there where that blue drop is. It might be a little bit over here. I think it is. I think it's right here above me. There should be some there. I think they're all along that little U shape right there, but I think they were here. The 150 anyway was here. Oh, wait. Did I say the Anki over there was 150? The Anki over there was the 115. The one over here was the 150, but it died. I hope I said that right. Alright, so here's the cave right here below me to the right. Right in there. In there. And the Anki was actually right up here where this turtle's at. Which I'm not seeing any right now, but I do see a lot of herbivores in the area. And I'm not looking for the 150. Like I said, he died. But I'm looking for just another Anki to prove to you guys that they're in the area. But I'm not seeing any. What was that noise? Oh, there's some right there. Two of them right in front of us to the right. Oh. One right here. Oh, a little baby too. 55. A 60. And the other one went walking that way a bit more. Let's see if we can turn the bird's head here. So there's the 60, an adult. I think I saw some spikes just now go over that hill of one. There's the 55 baby. Yeah, there's the other one right there. Can't see its level. But look at that, there's another one. So there's 3 adults here. And 2 babies. 3 babies. 3 adults, 3 babies. Oh, and I don't like that you can't turn around. There's the 55. A 5 and the 60. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So there's some Ankies if you guys are looking. Like I said, this is the mountain that I call Metal Mountain. I don't know if this is the Metal Mountain that everyone else refers to it. I think some people call this one Obsidian Mountain. But either way, this one, I looked all over it, couldn't find them there. Believe it or not, there was actually very few on the volcano, but they were all crap level, so I didn't do it. I didn't really go in the snow at all for them. And then we're going to make our way over to one other spot where I looked for them at, and they weren't there. Or one was there, he died. It was lower level though, so not that big of a deal. But I will also show you guys where I got the bird from. And it was the easiest way to get the bird just because of it being a bird. And I didn't want to come inland for a bird. So, yeah. There's so much stuff that's different from this and Ascended. Or this and Evolved, I mean. Like this mountain here hasn't changed too much. I will say a lot of the running area, like where it was smoother and evolved, it's not like that anymore on Ascended, which is kind of a pain in the butt because, like, look at this. How am I supposed to get that metal and that metal? Like, that's just dumb placement if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, I like the way this looks. It's more natural than Evolved was, but at the same time, like, it kind of ruined it in some cases. Like here, you used to, like, this was flat in some spots. You used to be able to kind of build a house here. Now it's like there's like one safe path coming up this thing on foot. Everywhere else you have to be careful not to like fall off and die. And that mountain over there is just horrible now. Like the entire thing is like unwalkable on foot. I mean, you can do it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it's so much worse than Evolved was. And like I said, I get it. It looks more natural, but I don't like it. But obviously, I'm still playing it. I bought the game, so I'm going to suffer through it. And you guys are going to hear me complain because you're watching my video. By the way, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You guys are awesome. But you're still going to hear me complain about it. But if you're looking to get Ascended, or you're looking to see how the map looks on Ascended because you don't have it yet, those are just some things I want to point out. That way you know before you actually buy it. Hopefully you still buy it. It is a really good game. But there's those changes. So keep that in mind. Also the redwoods, I should have showed you guys the redwoods, like the way that they clash with the swamp. I don't like that either. It's pretty bad. So this mountain, I found no Ankies on it, none whatsoever, which there used to be some kind of down in this area here. And the one that I did find that died was literally down over here on the beach. And it was a pain in the butt because it died after I built a taming pen. Same thing with the bird I'm about to show you guys. So the bird, I found at least 3 of them that I wanted to tame. This bird is technically the 4th one. And I found 3 of them that I wanted to tame. There was 2 150s over on the island, and there was a 130 on this side. And then I got this one, which I think ended up being a 120, 130. I still don't remember. I could have swore that it showed what level they were when you tame them. Like it kept a record of, hey, this was, oh, maybe it's when you're trying to breed them? Maybe not. I have no idea. I don't do breeding in this game. I want to. I just haven't done it yet. So this one here that we currently have, I ended up taming right here. Literally right here on this beach. Hey, look, my poop's still falling. Splat. Wow, I have bad depth perception. It was literally right here. So this is where I built the taming pen. I remember because, oh, no, it's not right here. It's over here where the Bronto's at. I thought that the little piece of island, like where he's standing, was back there, but I guess not. That's underwater. So it was right here where I tamed the guy that I have now. And I believe that's a hyena, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, never mind. There was a baby saber tooth around here that was running free because I witnessed his parents die. But literally right here where I'm standing, this is where I had to build the taming pen. And I remember because I kept running over here just to try to shoot the bird because it was flying over the water. So the one that I caught was actually started over here on this island. There was 2 on the island. He was one of the 2. No, there was 2 on the island, both 150. They both died. The 3rd one was over in that area. He died. This is the 4th one that I seen on this island, and like I said, it made me so mad. I believe the first time I seen him, he was over here on this side. I built the taming pen over here. He ended up moving to this side. So instead of trying to run him across this dangerous island, me being a genius, I picked up everything because you can pick up everything in Ark Ascended. And keep in mind, I was on my raft when I did this. I rebuilt the taming pin over here on this little island so I wouldn't be disturbed. I think I did it like right here, literally right here where I'm standing. And he was originally over here. I tried running him in there, and then I got intercepted by like a T-Rex and some other things. He fought them, he killed them, but then he was really hurt and he was flying up in the air and he took off that way. So I ended up catching him over there and tamed him over there. But yeah, that is this is the area where I got my bird from. And you can, as you can tell, it is a pretty bad area. For those of you that don't know, this is called I think they call it Predator Island. I call it Carno Island. I think that's what most of the people who played Survival Evolved, I think that's what a lot of people, those people called it. And then there was another island that they called it too, just Dino Island, I think. I don't know. Predator Island makes sense. Dino Island didn't, but I called it Carno Island, so I just kind of stuck with it. And then we have the new dinosaurs that I was telling you about that we seen back there by where the Anki was, where I stupidly jumped off my bird. Those are here. I'm just looking around because I'm gonna land and get this. We're gonna wait a second, see if anything comes running at me. I don't see anything. So let's go ahead and grab it. Looks like a new pike. I'll take it. What do we got? 106, that's it? And what else did we get? I think this. Apprentice Sarco saddle. It's not bad, I guess. So the new dino. We talked about him before. He was here. I showed you guys a little bit of him moving around and stuff. Right now I'm seeing nothing but T-Rexes. What the hell? Where they at? T-Rex, eat them all? See all the birds that spawn here? This is why I usually come to this island for the birds. A 5. Where'd you go? 20. 35. 110. That's the 5. 25. Wait, that's the 5. So what is that one? 20. And a 15. So the 110 is currently the highest here right now. Alright, and this is L1 in circle. There we go. Alright, and there's an alpha here somewhere. There it is right there. That bright red Carno. And then I think the T-Rex on the other side of the island was an alpha too. There's another bird here. 25. Another one up here. Don't let the bird to the left fool you. Jesus, what happened there? Don't let the bird right here fool you. That is not a Argentavis. That is a Pelagornis. It's a 15. There he is. There's one of the new ones. So it's a see, I can't see it because the thing is in the way. A ceratosis. It's a melatonin guy. They have spikes all over their body. They're just like a beefed up Carno, but when they swing with their tail, they put like a debuff on you. Or on themselves. I don't know. Someone has like a red smoke when you do it. I also seen another new one that I didn't know was in the game. It's called like a Gigaraptor, I think it was called. It looks like a raptor except bigger. And it's feathery. Very, very feathery. Kind of like the what is it? Therizino. Therizinosaurus, or I don't remember what they're called. I think it's just Therizino. But yeah, that's where I got all of the dinosaurs. Let's see if we can go find... Actually, I know where a Gigasaurus is because it has a giant nest and some little babies around it. I was scared to approach it, but I did approach it on a dinosaur and it didn't attack. I approached it with this, actually. But anyway, after I captured the bird... Oh... No, I'm not gonna mess with you guys and go get that yellow drop. It's fine. So after I caught the bird, I sat him on the raft. I should have just had him fly following me, but I sat him on the raft. We came this way, of course, I stuck to the shore because there is somewhere leadstrosaurus out there. I don't remember how to say them. Just call them leadies. But anyway, there's a thing that'll eat your raft out in the deep waters. So we stuck to the shore here. I'll show you the path that I took. Literally where I'm flying is the way we went. Well, I went on the outside of that one and the outside of this one here, but we followed this coast is what I'm saying. And then up ahead to our right here, this is where the bright yellow light was. It looked like it was from a drop. I don't think there was anything else there. I think a drop was in the area, not when it happened, but I think a drop was in the area and it just like the light got stuck there. Should build something on this little island. It's like a little outpost or something. Clear off the island. Just build like a little 2x2 or something. And then build a little bridge going out to the mainland. Well, no, probably not because big dinosaurs and stuff. Yeah, that light was right here, I believe. Right here. Maybe a little further down. I don't remember, but it's okay. It was in that area. Anyway, so still came along this this coast here. Just flying and flying. I'll show you guys where I got attacked. You guys, for those of you who are experienced in the game, you probably know where I got attacked. You probably know what I got attacked by. Is that an alpha? It sure is. I just saw the red. Level 20 alpha. And then once again, anyone who is new to the game, I knew that that was an alpha because they usually have like a red smokish color coming off of them. If it's raining, it will literally look like smoke. During the day, it's more like a, I mean, it's still red shaded, but it's like a heat thing coming off them, like a aura. And then in the rain, it looks like that red is being put out by the rain, so it looks more like a red smoke. I don't know how to explain it. That's probably the best way I can explain it. And then anything that's usually bright red is an alpha, except this thing. This thing just got lucky with its color. As far as I know, there's still no alpha, what are they called? There's still no alpha herbivores in the game. I think at one point when Evolved was out, they mentioned them, and it just never happened. So we're coming up on the area where I first got attacked. So, was it here or was it up there? I think it was up more. So we're coming through here. I think I cut on the inside of that. And then right past this big rock here that's above my head, that little rock right there, this is where we got attacked. So I went on the outside of this one and then on the inside, because that out there is deep water, of course. So I went on the inside here, and right here is where we got attacked. So a Sarco came from over there, caught up to our boat because our boat was going, or our boat is slower than him, I guess. But it caught up to the boat and it actually took out a lot of the boxes I had on the boat, which actually we need to land, and that's not good because of where we are. But it took out a lot of the boxes that I had on the boat, a lot of the chests. And of course, your inventory doesn't land on your raft. It falls in the water. So I ended up killing the Sarco, saved about half of the raft, and then I had to dive under the water with piranhas and anything else that was still in the area, just to try to save what was left of the inventory. I found some of the bags, and some of them I just couldn't find at all, so that's how we lost our bunk bed and a few other things that I honestly don't remember what we had. Because I was like, we'll be okay, nothing can attack me. And the thing is, if I would have had the bird flying following me, it probably never would have attacked. But because I had the bird sitting on the raft, it counts as just like standing still, and of course with the Sarco aggroed, so it caught up to the raft and it bit where the bird was sitting. But yeah, we followed this. I cut across this little spot here, went this way along the coast still, and eventually this leads back over to Herbivore Island, which I will show you. But we're not going to go all the way over there because all I've been doing is talking, haven't really done much gameplay, and the video's almost an hour long. So I'm going to fly up here, and you can see out there that is Herbivore Island right over there. So like I said, follow the coast. We got to about right there above my head, and I just went straight across. So that is how we got there. The reason why I showed you like that is because we're about to end the video, but before we do, we're going to come down here where I seen this this Giga Raptor, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like before it gets fully nighttime and we can't see anything. So this little valley, I guess, if this is what you want to call it, it is in here. I think that's it right there in front of me, that bright red one. It's up in the trees a bit. That's a turtle. Where'd it go? Yeah, Gigaraptor, level 125. And its nest is actually right here as well. Or it was. It was literally right here. Do the nests not stay? Maybe when the babies grow up it leaves, or maybe it was over at this area. No, no nests. Huh. I didn't know that they would uproot their nests. I figured once it's there, like, it wouldn't despawn unless something happened. But I guess they do. But yeah, I walked up to this bad boy with this bird, and it didn't attack me. Because like a Therizino will attack you, but this thing didn't. I just wanted to see if it was aggressive or not. But I don't know if it's not aggressive because I'm on a bird, or it's not aggressive because it's just not aggressive. Let's see, where'd it go? There it is to the right. Also, it can't be an alpha, so the coloring is just a coincidence. Watch it be a fluke the last time. It's going to eat me now. Oh, see, look at that. Male Gigaraptor, level 25. I'm bumping into it right now, and it's not attacking me. It's walking on top of me. But yeah, I'm curious of how to tame these things and what they're capable of. It looks pretty cool. I mean, they're huge, obviously. So I'm assuming they can't fly, but I like the way it looks. Not bad. So I might try to figure out how to tame one of these things. But with the nest that I've seen, I'm curious if you even tame it the way you do other dinosaurs, by like knocking it out, or like a passive tame, or if it has to do something with the nest. Because I think there was other raptors in Survival Evolved. One of the fans made a map in Ark Survival Evolved Wildcard. They adopted that map. It was something with a V. I don't remember what the hell it was called. That was a fan-made map that Wildcard took in, and it had raptors like that. They were kind of feathery, but they could also jump onto bigger dinosaurs, so like brontosauruses and the bosses. They could actually jump onto them and cling to them. And I think those ones you could only tame by taking eggs out of the nest, kind of like the dragons, or sorry, not dragons, wyverns, whatever you want to call them. But like those, you had to get an egg and then you hatch the egg and do it that way. So I wonder if it's something like that, or maybe it's even something where you just have to kill the parent and take the baby. Because technically the nest I seen didn't have eggs. It was a huge nest and there was like 3 little babies in there. So I don't know, but I will have to figure all that stuff out. And then, like I said, well, I didn't say, I started to say earlier, or attempted to. This bird, I got to level 215 by flying him around and picking up XP things. So you guys seen me do the XP things with my own character. If you know where any extra ones are, which it was actually back up this way. If you know where any extra ones are that you didn't use for your character, save them for easy to pick up for your dinosaur. Because if you pick it up with your dinosaur will get the double XP, and you can use it to kill stuff or whatever and get XP that way. This one here, in these runes, on the outside of the runes, this base right here above the bird's head, right there. This is the one that I picked up for the bird, or one of the ones. I think I picked up 3 or 4 of them. Like I said, that's how I got him to such a high level. And yeah, now I'm just waiting for supplies to respawn. I picked up all the cementing paste around the map that I knew where it was. I need that stuff to spawn back in, which is probably going to take a day or 2 in game for cementing paste to respawn, because it's not like a normal, hey, it's just going to respawn. I think the beaver is actually created in the server. So I'll keep an eye on that, and then I still need to make polymer using more cementing paste and I think I almost have everything else, or I do have everything else. But yeah, we'll go from there. And then, of course, in the future, I will give you guys another update. I don't know if I'm going to stay on this island. I might not, but if I do decide to move to another island, since I'm playing on a single player game by myself and like no one else is in the world or whatever, I may just even leave this house here, even if I uproot. That way, I'll just have multiple houses around the map, and I don't really have to worry about anything because I can come and go as I please. What I'll probably end up doing with the dinosaurs, so they don't have to have food in them, is I will probably make a what is it? The I don't even remember what it's called. Actually, I don't even know if I learned it. How you doing on food? How are you doing? You, why are you not? Uh-oh. Did I throw my... Oh, okay. There it goes. I was like, did I throw my otter when I fell off and then I just sacrificed him? Vampiric? What is that? Creature recovers health equal to the percentage of their damage it deals. What? That's new. Or at least, I don't know. Like I said, I never really tamed animals before. At least not in this game. How do I stack these? Isn't there like an auto stack? There we go. And then we'll go with more. Oh, you know what? Let's check that right now. So, heat. Oh, you know what? That's not going to matter. It's going to matter when we're wearing them. Let's let it adjust. Okay, so 543 cold. Doesn't matter. 500 cold and 150-ish heat. So if we take him off, put a couple points into his melee. I don't know why I did that. Oh, no, because I need to look at mine. The cold went up. Well, they both went up. Is it just the one stat you need for both now? I mean, I don't care. There we go. About 76 and 161. The heat seems like it's going up really slow. The cold jumped like 30. The heat only jumped like 20. Because this was 534 if I'm not mistaken. Or 543. 534 or 543. So it either jumped 30 or 40 on the cold. And this was 145. And it only went up to about 161. So it went up like 15 points, 20 points. They both went up. That's all that matters. Yeah, we need to get rid of that guy. He's looking a little creepy there. And then I'll probably have to get rid of some of the other dinosaurs on the island. We still have the baby, I think. Oh, no, I broke the rock. Okay. Yeah, but I have seen other babies and other dinosaurs stuck on the terrain and everything. So it's kind of bad. I don't like it. I wish I could pick these up with the Argent. I would just pick them up and move them, but can't do that, so we'll have to leave that the way it is. There was one other thing I was going to talk to you guys about real quick. I don't remember. Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for this one, because I honestly don't remember. Maybe it wasn't that important. I got distracted with the otter's points there. But yeah, I guess that's going to be it for this one, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. To those of you who talked to me about the spawn, the two guys, or lady and guy, or two ladies, I don't know who you guys are. I just say guys as a generalization. But to the two guys that helped me with the comments about the like I said about the spawns, thank you. I'm like I said, I'm not saying either one of y'all are wrong. I'm not saying either one of y'all are right. I just don't know, and it's the first time I heard of both of those. But clearly, I haven't played in a while, so yeah, I appreciate the advice. So, but if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, check out the rest of the channel. Ark is not the only game I play. It is the only one. Well, I can't even say the only one I'm playing currently because it's not. It's just the one that I did a video on today. Um, because I'm also currently playing a lot of Raft because they recently added it to PS5. I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty. I jumped back on Helldivers 2 because they finally brought the Illuminates out. I always play a little bit of Rocket League, but I don't always do videos on that game. It's kind of boring just to watch the ball go back and forth, in my opinion. I might check out the new soccer game that came out. That's basically Rocket League, but it's like 5v5, I think. And obviously, you're not gonna have like flying goals, like aerials or anything like that. But it does have like the invisible wall and everything, and the arena looks the same and all that. So it looks interesting. I might check it out. I don't know yet. Still waiting on Forever Skies. I thought that was going to come out this year in December, but now it might not be until 2025. Um, I'll keep an eye out for it though. I have a demo on that game though, if you guys want to check that out. It's basically like Raft, except instead of you being on a raft, you're on like a like an airship, and the ground below you is like completely covered in like fog, like a noxious gas, like fallout debris basically, and you have to stay alive on your airship and fly it around from like skyscraper to skyscraper. And it looks like eventually, if you watch the last video on that one, looks like eventually you can actually go down in there. I don't know if you get a suit or if you just find a way to nullify the effects of the smoke or fog or whatever it is. But it looks fun. It looks really fun. But yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.